So the maps tonight will be Merald up first, which is a slightly adjusted version of Emerald, and then Transilio 2020, the new version of Transilio, and the last map, if we get to it, is Scorpio. Each map is two times 10-minute halves. If a map is tied, then I believe what we'll do is we'll go to 2 times 5-minute overtime. And if that's tied at the end of the 2 lots of 5 minutes, it will go instantly into overtime. So the scores will be programmed into the second half, and the overtime group setting will be turned on. So it'll be interesting if we get to that point. Probably quite unlikely though. We'll see what happens. It looks like London went down just over 2 hours ago, which is potentially hurting the Ballmere team. Welcome to everyone in stream. It's cool to have 20 people on to watch a match in ELTP. Hopefully we can pump it up once the action gets going.
Alright, so yeah, I have to go to that channel.
Okay, good luck, Sensei. If you're needed.
Yeah, exactly. Yo.
So we're about to get underway. Merald. So I was helping to scrum against Ballmere earlier on, and Merald was probably the map they were shakiest on. Let me just look at the map picks so I can tell you whose choice this was. Merald was actually Ballmere's pick, so that's quite interesting. Lagiellonia trying to get a grab, can't quite get out. Both teams going to be reset. Oh, a nice boosting from C, and Bulk's got a chance there. He's going to get past 2 instantly. The blocks are set up. Bombs respawning in 10 seconds or so. I wonder if Bulk's going to try and wait for that before trying to bring it in. Fraser with the anti-re. Bulk's coming in a little bit premature. Oh, the boost was almost open. He doesn't quite hit it. It's going to be C's chance now. That bomb's going to spawn. He's got to push it hard. If he boosts straight in, he can boost straight in. He's going for it. Ooh, doesn't quite chain the boost, and EU Sin's actually going to kill him. It's up to Bulk now to try and get a grab, and he will. Okay then, can't find his way out. Bulk's on the move now, trying to get past Fraser in midfield. C's trying to help him. Bulk's taking the opportunity. He's boosting in. Bounces off the 45. C's going to get re. Oh, Bulk finds a way past 2, but he can't find a way past 4. Good, solid OD from Lagiellonia, but it seems like Ballmere are already trying to find some cracks, and with some success. They've got the Type Pro lead now for C. Okay, then's going to boost in with a Type Pro from the other side. It's going to get a grab for Lagiellonia. Ballmere really need to be really careful here. If C dies, they're in a lot of trouble. Ooh, pixels between Magic and C there. C is on the move. Sin's guarding him. Okay, then meanwhile the Flag Pro. Bulk's looking to be aggressive, not afraid to leave re in order to help get returns. I like it. Oh, but C's now in danger. He's pulled a nice move there, and Etche kind of messed up the boost a bit. Now C's got the opportunity. With the kiss, can Bulk find a way past Etche? If he can, it's a really good spot. He almost does. Okay, then spawns just in time and causes enough disruption. Now that bomb up for Lagiellonia. They can't quite find a way to make it work. And I think both teams are going to get a fairly standard reset now. Power up spawning in 5 seconds. Both teams should be looking to go for those. Top is a few seconds late now, so bot is going to be up first. Hypernome and C have got control of that. It's only a rolling, unfortunately, for Ballmere. Meanwhile, the 3v2 on the other side of the map, all 8 players going for power-ups. It's going to be a rolling grab for C. This is now turned into a good opportunity, and Magic has spiked. C uses the rolling bomb. He's past 2. Is he past 3? He's not past 3. The Duke juice from Etche is just enough to catch up. And now it's Fraser's turn to try and find something. He can't get past EU Sin. Both teams reset again. Everybody's in Ballmere's base at the moment. Oh, okay, then Etche can't quite find a way out. With a bunch of players respawning would have been a really good time, but Hypernome and Sin staying strong and not giving them the opportunity. Now it's C's turn to make something work. He's left Magic and Etche in the top channel. He's got some time here, some good blocks from EU Sin. Okay, then out. C's got to go for the kiss. It's good, and now Bulk's got a chance. 3 blockers potentially in base. What's Bulk choosing to do? Oh, I'm not sure I like that, but he's gonna wait for C to get re. Now he's coming in. The bomb's up. He goes for the boost in the middle, and he gets it. The perfect roll off the wall, and just Lagiellonia's position's just torn to shreds. Fraser was so far out of position there. Now power ups. Oh, bot goes, and that's actually a death for Ballmere. Oh, the bomb from EU Sin's gonna get Magic out. It's a sensible kiss in the end from C, although I'm not sure he knew much about it. Both teams reset. 1 Juke Juice on D for Lagiellonia at the moment. This is tense stuff. At the moment, it's all favouring Ballmere. They're the only team creating chances, although Fraser with a grab can't make it work. Lagiellonia's OD is looking a little bit shaky at the moment. Like, they've typically had like 3 people comfortably ahead, but Ballmere are finding the gaps and exploiting them. Ooh, not a good death there from C. Sin does a good job not getting gated as well. Look at this OD from Ballmere. I think this is way better than what Lagiellonia have been doing. That bomb could cause everything though. Okay, then it's got a straight boost. Oh, we can't quite make the boost in time. And now it's all the actions on Ballmere trying to get this return, which would be a cap. Etche though, with a standout hold. He's not going to get returned anytime soon. Even killing Bulk on the gate. Oh, look at him go. Look at him go. That's a defender who knows how to hold the flag. And he even gets the kiss with Fraser on Wii with the rolling. That is very big play from Etche. Now it's Fraser's turn. He's got the rolling flag. Can he do something? They need the return now. If they get it now, it's a cap. They're not going to. Fraser only just dies on the gate. I think if he'd hit the bomb, it had a good chance of killing the enemy FC, but it's not quite going to work out for him. Ooh, and it looks like an attempt from C to get a boost there. A noob spike even. And then now surrounding OK then on mid. OK then's taking his time. Gets bombed. He's got the boost to work with. Ooh, Sin catching him on the boost. And now it's Magic's turn to make some magic happen. He's boosting around, he's coming in. Ooh, good positioning though from Bulk and Sin covering all the straightforward routes into base. Now it's OK then's turn. That bomb is up. That bomb could be incredibly dangerous. Sin's just going to defuse it and during some off time, but OK then's in a good spot. C goes for a grab, which is not... Oh, no! C with the split on Fraser and Etche, and Ballmere are suddenly safe as anything. Oh, no, they've all gone for the power-ups, and now it's OK then. Can't quite chain the boost, but Magic with a good push. Hypo with a sort of desperation grab, but I'm sure he wouldn't normally want to make. Ballmere find a way to save it, but that looked very shaky for a few seconds there. I'm sure if the Lagiellonia FC had vision of the whole map, they would have just boosted past 4 though while the power-ups were coming up. OK then with a grab, Hypernome with a big overcommit, and OK then's got the boost. Bulk somehow knows exactly where he's coming from across the map. It's a return, and now even he has even has a grab. C getting a good kill on Etche, but not quite enough to get Bulk out. Both teams reset. Bulk making sure his defense is set up before leaving base. I like it. Power-up's going to be spawning in just over 10 seconds. I think bot power-up is still first. But I'm not entirely sure. So looks like Ballmere don't even want to try and grab before then, unless the bomb comes up. Bulk gets it. He's going to be past 2, possibly past 3. EU Sin with a block on the boost, and it's a cap for Ballmere. Perfect time to get out past 2 while everyone else was going for the power-ups. C's going to get a grab. Can Fraser get the big return? Oh, there it is. There it is. The power-up advantage for Lagiellonia. They want to create something here, but it looks unlikely that they're going to get the return on Bulk. Still 3.5 minutes to go. It's only a 2 cap lead, which at this stage in the game on Emerald isn't a huge deal. But Lagiellonia haven't made many chances so far, so I think they've got to start being a little bit worried. Etche, ooh, the Duke on EU Sin coming out of the tunnel. EU Sin, oh, the bomb from Fraser is actually going to save Etche. EU Sin had the boost lined up, and they just get bombs away from it. Ooh, nice return there from C and Sin. And MP with a big kill on Hypernome. That was pretty clutch. And now Fraser's out. C's going to die. EU Sin's got a hold. He's got to do everything himself. Bulk's there in time. Bulk and Hypo have got to get the return. They're pushing Fraser away. Bulk with a nice grab. And he's actually going to be past 3 here. OK then with a really important grab on the EU Sin anti. Bulk's on the tile, but OK then is safe for now. OK then's holding. He's holding. They're not going to get him. He finds the Duke on C, and he's actually past 3. Etche kills him though with that boost up top. Tragedy for Lagiellonia. Now Hypernome's on the aggressive. Now they're playing a bit better though. Their OD is a little bit tighter to the flag, and Fraser had a much better position. So maybe their comms are tightening up as well. Fraser's got position. MP blocked out for days, but Fraser with the solo OD covering the rest of the map manages to make enough happen. It's a reset for Lagiellonia. And now Magic's trying to make something work. Against 3 though, it's always going to be difficult. Ballmere playing pretty tight. If they keep denying too many chances from Lagiellonia, like eventually time's just going to run out and Ballmere are going to be in the lead. Power up spawning soon. Bot power up is definitely a lot earlier than top, so this could be an important one. Ooh, Hypernome with the boost, not quite correctly timed, and OK then gets the Juke Juice. Meanwhile, top, they're still fighting for it. They're spinning around the power up tile, and in the end, it's Bulk who ends up on it. on the other side of the map, Hyphename with the contain on Magic. Bulk manages to get out. Can Magic do the same? He needs a big block from OK then, and he has it. Magic's past 3, so he's got to play safer. And he looks like he is. That bomb's going to cause him problems though. Fraser and Etche with the pressure. Now it's up to Hypo and Sin to play D on the wrong side of the map. Magic's coming around. They've got the tight OD now. That boost is scary though. They're essentially playing 4 OD here, and it's incredibly difficult to work against. I think the bomb is going to be the key way to do it. OK then gets killed with a boost from Hyphename onto the button. That is, well, frankly, it's disrespect from OK then. And now Magic's coming in. Has he got a chance? EU, Sen, Bulk, and C all playing OD. Oh, the bomb is up. Hypo is pushing pretty aggressively. If that bomb can be used for Lagiellonia, C with a nice defusal. They knew that OK then was too far away to make use of it. But like I was saying before, that kill on the gate. Oh, MP with the rolling bomb out top. He's going to boost in. Bulk and Hypo have a lot of work to do here. This rolling bomb could be it. Apart from any, he didn't even need the rolling bomb. I mean, he just exploited the putt positioning from the other team. And sails in for a cap. Bulk's got to stay alive here. He's past 2. This could actually be a counter cap opportunity. The bomb from Hypo completely stops him. He had the boost chained. It was going to be a cap. He might bring it in anyway. He does. Hypergnome's bomb ends up not hurting Ballmere too much. And they might even have a grab if Sen can do something on Fraser. Not quite. Couldn't quite get the bomb to work for him. Oof, only 15 seconds left. Lagiellonia looked like they were fighting back into the game with that cap, but Ballmere are shutting the door again in their face. It's going to be a 2-cap lead going into the second half, barring something heroic in the last seconds. Both teams reset, and wow, what an exciting first half. 2 caps up for Ballmere going into the second. There we see OK then on the most hold in the game, but I'm not sure he ever actually came that close to capping. It's an interesting map because the bases are kind of defensive, but also not that hard to grab on. And then once you get out, it's actually really hard to get a reset because there's so many obstacles like the spikes in the middle, and the sections that you can hold for a long time, even like without needing to do any sort of good juking or tight juking. You can just use boosts to stay far ahead. But yeah, we're going to be going into the second half with a 2-cap lead for Ballmere. Some big plays all around. Etche came up with some huge plays with and without the flag in the first few minutes. They didn't quite pay off into caps. Hypernome with that boost snipe on OK then on the gate. That was crazy. A bit of disrespect from OK then, giving Hypernome like the opportunity to do it. But Hypernome backed himself and got it. Most of the caps I feel like were sort of fueled by power-ups. At least two, maybe 3 of them were just because the other teams were going for power-ups. Which is, I don't know, not quite what you'd like to see. We'd much rather be seeing some like dank bombs and boosts. But like control of the map and control of who's going for power-ups when is important. And that's the kind of thing that good comms and stuff can really help with. Wondering whether Fraser's got any nerves. He hasn't been as sort of dominant as Sensei was predicting before the match. And yeah, I'd normally expect to see more prevent from the Lagiellonia side. So going into the second half, of course, no lineup switches. Both teams with rosters of 4 players. We're going to see what Lagiellonia can do. They're going to need to do something. A 2-cap lead isn't too upsetting, but I think Ballmere are going to play this really solidly, really safely. They're going to try and give Lagiellonia as few opportunities as possible. So Lagiellonia are going to have to make some. Okay then with the out, Hypernome with the terrible boost into the bomb. He's coming aggressive. Bulk and Seer in position. Sin's coming as well. Hypo's finally respawned. Okay then's trying to choose a way in. The bomb's spawning in 5 seconds. I think that's what Okay then's waiting for. Hypernome realised it and comes out. C with the boost. Ooh, that's a nice reset from Ballmere. Yeah, when you get a quick return, sometimes the way is just to force back along one of the common boost routes and hope you get lucky. And as long as your other 3 stay well ahead of the flag, then it's a very low risk way of getting it. Magic with a grab might be out. Ooh, Hypernome and C just getting him on the gate there. Now both teams are going for power-ups early, at least 5 seconds early. And it looks like Lagiellonia are going to get both. They're going to get 2 tag pros. This could be exactly what they need. Magic grabs with one of the tag pros. I'm not convinced by that. He might just go for the kisser. Okay, then's got a lot of work to do though. Ballmere playing essentially 3 in defense at that point. it's not enough for Lagiellonia. It's well defended from Ballmere, and in fact, Bulk kills Fraser on using the bomb, and it could be Ballmere who are out. C with a grab. Doesn't want to hand off to Sin, and he gets past 2. He splits Fraser and Etche, trying to kill him on the gate. He's coming in. He's using the boost. Hypernome and Bulk kill okay then on the gate. It's a cap for Ballmere. Holy moly, the 2 tag pro curse is going on. Nobody seems to be able to cap with 2 tag pros, and they end up conceding either during or immediately after. This is not what Lagiellonia needed at the start of the game, despite getting that good power-up round. Ooh. Both teams reset. It's going to be cagey 5 seconds again before power-ups are about to be up. Can Lagiellonia get a bit more luck here? Can they get 1 tag pro and a Duke Juice? Would that be the combo they need? They are going to get a tag pro, but it's Fraser. They're going to get 2 tag pros 2 times in a row at the start of the second half of the finals. Can they make something work with it? Magic with the lead. Ooh, the lead from Etche. Magic can't quite stay alive. They're going to need to get another grab. Okay, then got the grab. He needs a lead from Etche here. They're coming top, but EU Sin is hot on their tail. They can't slow down for any reason whatsoever. And the boost in from Bulk across the map must have been predicted because you can't see that far. And it's actually going to possibly still be a cap. The kills from the tag pros in the base of Lagiellonia mean that Magic's grab is actually just going to be enough. It's another low-profile cap where there's no sort of huge play from an individual. Just Ballmere putting a little bit too much into it and getting returned, leaving the route open for Magic. And Lagiellonia are going to be very happy about that. It's back to a 2-cap gap. And if Lagiellonia keep getting this power-up control, you've got to feel like eventually they're going to find a way to make them sort of useful directly. They're going for power-ups again. Can they get both of them 3 rounds in a row? That would be pretty crazy. Not quite. Hyper gets the rolling. The one round that Ballmere starts fighting for them again, they're both rolling bombs. They're both instantly diffused. It's as if they never spawned at all. Okay, then we'll grab. It's going to be past 3. It's a big play. He's coming in bot. Fraser with the block on C. Can okay then find a way to make it work? That boost didn't spawn for him. Ooh, solid OD from Ballmere. And Sin with the anti might be enough to keep Magic in check. He needs Hypo support though. Hypo's on the boost, he's going to hit it, and it's not going to work. MP's going to be past 2. Bull can see now with some work to do. Fraser gets killed on the gate, which is not what you like to see. Bull may have 4 ahead. Like, every time Bull may get 4 ahead, I just don't see Lagiellonia capping anytime soon. They need to find a way to sort of make these opportunities work and actually score caps from them, rather than settling into long hold patterns, because that just doesn't seem to be working for them. Okay, then it's going to be out past top, 2 top. He's got this boost. Is he going to use it? He's not going to go for the boost. Hypernome's out of position. Bulk's been pushed out of position. Oh, that is poor play from Ballmere. The first time I've seen them weak on OD. An unnecessary death, and it drags the rest of the ODs out of position. Oh, and it's a tag pro for Lagiellonia. If they keep getting these power-ups, especially these tag pros... Oh, a clutch kill on the gate from Magic, and now Fraser's coming in. C's got big work to do, and he does big work. He hits the bomb, gets space for the grab, gets the grab, and gets the return in the same frame. Okay, then a Magic. C using the bomb again. He's used bombs on both sides of the map, and a fantastic solo cap from C, essentially. Using the map elements to the extreme. Ballmere regaining their 2-cap lead. Seems like Ballmere don't even need power-ups to score caps. Whereas Lagiellonia, they're relying on them a lot at the moment. And Bulk with the re-grab. Gets a kill on the gate, but doesn't get 2. Fraser with the nice push-in. Both teams reset. There's going to be another round of power-ups spawning in 15 seconds. Twitch chat, who do you think's gonna win these pups this time? 2 for Lagiellonia the first 2 rounds, then 2 for Ballmere, and then a split. Was it last round, or am I overcounting? Here they're coming up. Fraser's in position, but it looks like Ballmere are going to get top uncontested. Oh, they're going to get bot as well. Ballmere with the tag pro going O. Hypernome with the rolling on defense. He's a good spot. He kills Fraser on the spike. But unfortunately, C does not follow this in the smartest way. He runs through the gate, dies on the button, and now it's Bulk's turn. Can he find a way past Etche? He can't. Etche's got the moves, and now it's C's turn. C knew what was going to happen there. He just, gave it a little wiggle, and then it was safe to give it up. Both teams reset. Next round of power-up's going to be in 20 seconds. Can either team find anything before that? C is looking for a boost. Can he find something? The bomb's up actually for Ballmere. Gets defused. C with a boost, but good positioning from Fraser. And now it's time to go for power-ups. It looks like Lagiellonia are a hard committing bot. Sin's going to be really late getting there, but might do enough. Meanwhile on the other side, it's a rolling bomb top for C, which gets instantly defused. Fraser gets a tag pro. Can he lead Magic? I haven't been terribly impressed by Fraser's leads throughout the season. I think it's probably one of the weaker parts of his game because he's a sort of a dedicated defender, so he doesn't know where his FT wants to go. But now OKThen's coming in with a lead. The bomb from Bulk was not the right idea. If he got ahead, they could have pincered the Tag Pro. But as it is, that is going to be a cap for Lagiellonia. Only one cap down, 3 minutes to go, 3 more rounds of pups. What can they make it work? Ballmere playing super safe here. Bulk staying on D, making sure that the base was secure before going on offense. And now this bomb is up. Can OKThen find a way to get to it? It looks like, ooh, it looked like EUSIN and Hypernome were just going to body it for days. Here it's going to come. Smartly taken by Hyper and EUSIN. OKThen just gets returned instead of getting an out. And now power-ups are spawning. Bulk's trying to get the boost into bot. Yeah, he took it too needlessly early. Can they get control of it? It's a rolling. But C gets a Tag Pro on the other side of the map. Is he going to... Him and Sin have hard commit back to the base. They get magically out. Very nicely timed boost from EUSIN. And C's going to be past 3 here. Are they going to push hard for the return? OKThen's waiting on a boost. It's pretty smart. Hypernome and Sin need to... Hypernome with the boost through gate! Hits the button, kills OKThen for the second time on Emerald. C does not hold it well, and that's going to give Lagiellonia the return. But now it's Bulk's turn. Oh, this looks dangerous. Etche with a killer hold there. It gives Fraser enough time to feel pretty safe on this flag right now. Fraser's got some dukes to make now. Can he do it? Can he duke Hypernome? No, he can't. Possibly shouldn't even have gone for it in the first place. It's going to be too difficult, too risky. Sin getting out on the other side of the map with help from C. He's coming in for a boost. He's going to start taking a lap. Power-ups are spawning soon. Both teams are thinking how they're going to get to them. Who's going to go? How many they're going to send? Sin's meanwhile is thinking, can I threaten the cap? Can I force them out of position? Hypernome gets the Juke's top. C and Fraser are stuck on bot and will be for a while. C actually gets it, gets the push, and Sin's coming in. Ooh, some good OD from Magic, and OKThen managed to get around Bulk. Can't imagine Hyper was very happy with how that block ended up. Bulk with a nice snipe though, and this is going to give C an out. That boost is going to get him past Magic. Can he find a way off the top wall? OKThen and Magic, the defenders are outnumbered by the OD, and that's going to make it difficult. C is trying to find a way in. I'm not sure when that bomb's spawning. I think it might be soon, but he's trying to find a boost. The bomb is up. Can he use it? He goes for the direct cap instead, and now it's up to Fraser. Fraser with the anti on Bulk could be huge here. OKThen's coming in. Bulk, solid positioning, and he's going to be out past 2 here. C gets the flaccid force in base, and now Bulk just has to beat 1. It's Etche. Etche, like a rock, just absolutely undukable. Now it's up to Sin on OD. I worry a lot more about Sin on OD than Bulk, but he's doing well. He covers the space. Hyper with the boost in. It's not timed well. Oh, and it's a cap for Etche. And instantly 2 more Ballmere players died just as power-ups are spawning. This could be the swing for Lagiellonia. C can't quite boost it to the Tag Pro top. Lagiellonia have the power advantage in the last minute, and it's a tied game otherwise. We could be heading to OT here unless Etche can do something huge. He's going for the lead. He's trying to find something. Ballmere playing 3D to try and neutralise it. Magic gets the grab, but Hypernome just in position. Ballmere playing really well to defend against that Tag Pro here. And it looks like we might be going into OT on the first map of the final. I don't think there's been a single OT played yet in this entire season of ELTP, so this could be huge. Magic's out past 2 though, 20 seconds left to go. C's pushed out! C's pushed out! C pushed out to the boost, and it has punished him. It meant that Bulk had no option on flag OD. I don't like it at all, but Bulk's got a chance to rewrite the script. 4 seconds left. Can he do something? He has to force it in, but there's nothing there. The bomb was spawning, but nobody knew. Lagiellonia are going to take that in the last minute by a single cap. Holy moly, I don't know how to feel about that. I feel like Ballmere were letting that slip through their fingers. Overall, Lagiellonia win map 1 6-5. We're going to go into Transilio next. Bulk's BR back 3 minutes. I don't blame him. I'm sure his entire team are going to need those minutes to collect themselves. Somehow get a grip and work out how they're going to not let that affect them next game, because that's the kind of thing that could tilt you right out of a series. That push from C at the end, I mean, sometimes you have to push the boosts, but that was not the time. His blocker followed him, he had no control over the boost, and it left Bulk absolutely high and dry. Lagiellonia obviously want to keep going pretty quickly, but I'm assuming we'll wait for Bulk to be right back. One positive for Ballmere, next 2 maps, Transilio and Scorpio, which personally, I think, are maps that suit them better. They actually aren't the maps that Ballmere chose, but I think the big open spaces gives Bulk and C a little bit more to work with. It'll favour OK then as well, but I think Ballmere get it on balance. I think the bases are a bit more open, a little bit easier to get out of. The comparison between Emerald and Transilio is pretty close. But I think it'll suit them a little bit more. 3 power-ups rather than 2 could make a difference as well. The power-up in the middle of Transilio is always an interesting one. Who do you send? Do you send offense or defense? How many people do you send? How much do you prioritize the grab? It's going to be interesting. We've got OK then here. What happened there at the end, OK then?
I don't know. My team were huge. I don't even think I was on screen for our last 3 caps, so just on regrab watching.
What was up with that pup RNG? Like, who have you paid off to make that happen? Those first 2 rounds of that second half, you got both pups and they're both tank pros.
I mean, it was their pup though, so.
Okay, then's been dragged away by Magic. He doesn't want any grandstanding from his team halfway through a series. That's I respect that from Magic. I don't think you want to talk about a game until it's well over. From the Twitch chat, apparently 7 of Lagiellonia's 9 power-ups were tag pros. That is crazy pop RNG. That's another thing that makes you think Ballmere can pull this back. I mean, if Ballmere can only lose by 1 despite losing power-ups so badly, then they've definitely got some slack to work with, and they can make something work here. It's going to be interesting to see how both teams try and get grabs. There's a rub there from OK then. Can Sin and Hyper keep the contain? It looks like it. They're playing it really safe. Oh, Sin's got the contain, but Hyper is well behind. OK then's actually going to be up top. Bulk with a grab. This could be risky. Fraser with the big return and a flaccid from C. This is tragic for Ballmere. If Magic can't find his way past Hypernome, but that was clutch, and that is exactly not how Ballmere wanted to start this half. Hypernome will be absolutely furious with Bulk and C right now. I can tell you that for free. Both teams reset after that initial scare. Power-ups are going to be spawning in 10. This could be a good grab for C. He's past 3, but Eche's positioning as the last man ahead just manages to shut it down. That's actually going to give Lagiellonia the advantage going to this pup round. They just have more people near more of the pups. Okay, then it's going to be spawning with a tag pro. It's going to have to walk across the map to make it work, so there's only going to be 10 seconds left on it. Meanwhile, Ballmere, they get that grab on Bulk. With the rolling, Fraser can't get him. He might be past 2. Bombs Eche out of position. The return from EU Sin. He's running in. Sin blocks him. That might have slowed him down enough. I think he might have had that cap if Sin wasn't there in that moment. That is unfortunate for Ballmere, and Bulk's got to try and find a way to make this work now. He's looking for a boost. Oh, he jukes Fraser on the boost, but Magic's close enough. I mean, in theory, that means that Bulk actually made a terrible decision by trying to juke on the boost. But at the same time, you kind of got to respect the flair of juking one person at least. Oh, the bomb's there, and OK then's got a grab. Hypernome isn't even catching up. Sin's got the contain. I think they want Hypernome chasing on Transilio though. It's a really hard map to chase on Hypeng, especially alone. Now Hypernome and Sin and C are taking up positions on mid boost. C with the boost back. Hypernome's got to stay ahead here. He doesn't. Eche takes the boost. Bulk's going to get a good out though, and that's actually going to give EU Sin the slack to get the tag pro in base. Magic's going to have a rolling on Ree, but Ballmere are all pushing back. Magic might be past 4 here with a good bomb, and he is. They need to keep Bulk alive by any means necessary. Sin's trying to kill everyone with the tag pro. Bulk's got to hold. He's going to hold, retreating to midfield. Magic threatening the cap there for a second. He's got to try and find a way to use the bomb. He does. He perfectly goes under hypo there. Bulk's still past 3 though, but it looks unlikely he'll make something. Can he find a clutch bomb? He doesn't, but he's going to keep holding. This was quite a long hold already. And he doesn't look like it's going to end anytime soon. He's going to take the same... Oh no! You hate to see it. The bomb into the spike. This is going to give OK then a really good chance. Fraser tries to push back hard, doesn't quite find it. I think it was worth it, because a return there would have been incredibly clutch. Bulk stays on anti a little bit longer. Their comms should have reflected that he needed to leave it a little bit earlier. And C doesn't even bother to stay for anti. which means it's going to be a round of pups. I can kind of believe that. That means they can dedicate 2 to each. C's going to get a grab, Fraser's going to get rolling bomb, Magic's going to get rolling bomb, Lagiellonia going to get 3 rolling bombs. They're not. Bulk's going to get the tag pro, and this is now a good chance for Ballmere if they can find a way to get a grab. Bulk looks like he's going to come on O, which could be good, but they're going to need someone else because everyone's dead. Bulk with a grab, you hate to see it. He's just going to get returned by this 3D. He takes the portal almost because there was nothing else to do. Yeah, C with a almost gets the rub grab off, and if he'd been past 2 there, it would have been incredibly dangerous. Etche and Fraser just had it under control though. Both teams reset. Ooh, rub grab. Power-ups are going to be spawning at 15. I wonder if we'll see many. C with the bomb in, but unfortunately just goes straight into the spike. Hyper diffuses the bomb on the other side and keeps that defense under wraps. Power-ups are going to be soon. I think it's right power-up, then middle, then left. But they're all fairly close. I think left is the biggest delay. C with the boost, but Magic well positioned on the button. Rolling in mid. Bulk gets the juke juice. He's looking to make something work. He's past Fraser, and he's possibly past another. He's finding a way to use the boost. He's taking his time now. There's 3 OD. What can he do? Fraser can't get him, but he just needs to outlast the juke juice, and it'll be worth it. Trying to find a way, and he's dead. C's looking to go a quick bomb, and he's actually going to pass 2 here. A sneaky bomb play, but not quite enough. I like it though. It gives them. I guess it does give Lagiellonia the reset, but I think if you cap that sort of 25% of the time, then it's probably a good play. We'll see if they try it again, whether we can actually get a handle on whether that's how often they'll cap from it. But any pass 2s are probably good in my book. Sin's got the contain, Hyper needs to catch up. Sin gets swept a little bit. Hypernome actually slows down. I think he was being extra careful not to hit the spike, but does give him more space than he needed to. The pushback, bold. I don't know why C died on the other side of the map, because that was a terrible time for C to die. It's going to be 2 tag pros for Lagiellonia, 1 for Ballmere. I think this might favour Ballmere. We'll see how it goes. There's been a bit of a meme this season that I think across the regular season and everything, teams have tended to concede more often when they've had 2 tag pros than they have score. This time it's just going to be a wash. Neither team's taking too many risks. And we're actually over 5 minutes in with no cap scored. Magic can't quite make the bomb work. Book's going to go for a grab, but I don't see how he's getting out. He tries to use the portal, but he can't juke Fraser. It's obviously a lot easier to get out since the change to Transilio 2020, but Transilio was a very defensive map before the changes, and it's still somewhat defensive now. The ability to threaten gate for the offense gives them a lot more chances to get out, but not enough. And now the pup fight is happening. It's going to be good for Ballmere in the middle, but Lagiellonia get their base pup, get 1, and it's a tag pro. That's should be enough for them to just stall until the next round of power-ups. Hypernome collects the Ballmere, and it's going to be a tag pro as well. Magic with the bomb, he's going to be past 2. This is really dangerous. Fraser's pushing out. Bulk gets killed. C is behind. Fraser goes for the boost. Kills C. Hypernome has to be big here. He has to be huge. He has to get the solo. He doesn't get it. A huge block from Okaden on Bulk. If Okaden doesn't get that block on Bulk, then Bulk catches up and probably gets the return, but it's a cap for Lagiellonia. Well played from all members of the team there, pushing to get returns. And now Lagiellonia have the momentum. They don't quite get another out, and Sin and Hypo are not going to want to let Magic out now. They don't, and they're going to get to defuse that bomb for free. Oof. It took 7 minutes for the first cap to come in, but it was a good one. And it did come down to the power-ups. Both teams are going to be redoubling their efforts to get power-ups now. And it's looking interesting. C's going for a grab instead of the power-ups. Looks like that might be part of Ballmere's strategy to over-prioritize, or to prioritize grabs a little bit higher than power-ups. It's given Lagiellonia the... Ooh, Bulk can't quite find a gap between Fraser and Etche. C dies on the gate. That spawn from Bulk was incredibly clutch. He spawns almost anywhere else. Lagiellonia past 4, it's a cap. So, some pro spawns coming in here. Bulk and C trying to make something work. Power-ups are spawning in 25 seconds. I'm not sure that the... Ooh, C with a grab. Etche and Fraser duked out of position. And now it's up to Bulk. He's got to get past 2 in midfield. That bomb is not spawning. He tries to corner his way past Etche, but it's not quite there. Good contain from Fraser and Etche. Ooh. Okay, then Magic can't quite use the bomb. Magic's going to get closed down now. Ooh, the portal boost has actually got him out past 2. Sin's got to stay ahead. Magic's coming top. Ball can see in good positions though. Can Magic... He finds a way past Sin! C's got dragged out of position for the power-up. The one time C decides to prioritise the power-up and it's the wrong time. That's another mistake from the Ballmere OD. And this is starting to look pretty bad for them. Okay, then's going to be a Superman coming in. Ballmere have to push out. They can't stay so close to the flag. They need the defusal to happen far away. And Bulk... it's not going to work. The Superman kills Hypernome, blasts C out of the way. It's another cap for Lagiellonia. These power-ups are starting to create the opportunity for Lagiellonia. And Ballmere are going to have to find some way to make it work. Ooh, nice boost from Isen. So this is the second map. Lagiellonia won the first map, and this is the first half of game 2. C and Bulk need to find a way to get out and actually score caps while contesting power-ups. They're not making it work so far. Bulk's got the grab, he's threatening the boost, he tries to use the portals to buy him some space. Fraser gets dragged out for position for the power. C gets boosted into Bulk. And OK then's gonna have another chance. Hypernome and C. They've got to try and get a grab with the tag pro surely. And they do. Hypernome's got to take it now though. He's got to find a way past Etche. He's wiggling. He's got the bomb. Can he use it? He can't use it. It's going to give them another cap. That's the worst possible thing that could happen. And now Bulk's past 3. Hypernome and C need to push this. They need to push this. C trying to go for a boost combo, but he can't hit it. Bulk diffuses the portal. I like it. Hypernome can't get the solo on Fraser. Sin now might be in trouble. Fraser's going to... oh no, this Ballmere are falling apart. The anti from OK then. Ballmere started pushing too hard too early. I think they could have... oh no, this surely not another. Sin with the grab might be enough, but not if he dies now. Ooh, good kiss, and Bulk's actually going to be out. Ballmere absolutely falling apart in the second half of that half. The first 2 or 3 caps were because of power-ups, and just sort of the general game state. I don't think there was anything particularly wrong with how Ballmere played, or at least nothing huge. But those last 2 caps, that's the sign of a team starting to crumble. Both of those caps were avoidable. Both of them were a result of poor decision making. Is it possible for Ballmere to come back from this? It's 5 caps. I'm very worried about Ballmere now. Bulk with the instant ready. He doesn't want to waste any time. Ballmere are going to have to pull off some kind of miracle here. 5 cap lead on Transilio. It's not going to be easy. Not going to be easy at all. Especially if they keep playing like that. I just want to see a third game, Slob. Who's been playing well so far? I think probably Hyper's been the most consistent player on the Ballmere side. Yeah, OC thinks Bulk has good hold, but they're not using the mechanisms once after they get that initial grab. C has not been performing on Transilio. I think he was okay on Emerald. Meanwhile on Lagiellonia, I think everyone's been solid. Fraser and Etche have been holding it holding it down pretty well. On the moments when Etche's ended up on O, or ended up with a tag pro, he's been really good. Fraser's been a bit shakier when he's ended up on the other side of the map. But in base, Fraser's been performing really solidly. Some confusion about what server to use. Ballmere want Paris, by the looks of it. So we'll do Paris. It's a shame that London was actually down. I know that would be the first choice of Ballmere. So that, I mean, I don't want to say that's affected the result of the match, but it's unfortunate that has been a factor. We're doing nice for both teams to be able to play on the server of their choice. But yeah, it's going to take a lot for Ballmere to come back in. All Lagiellonia need to do is, I think, just keep doing what they're doing. They haven't given Ballmere the sniff of a chance, really, so far in Transilio. I think they'll continue to do that. They'll continue to focus on power-ups, and Ballmere, possibly Ballmere need to hard commit for power-ups, and just hope. It seems unlikely, but you never know. There have been crazier comebacks, but they're still pretty few and far between. Lagiellonia won game 1 and are now 5-0 up on Transilio in the second half. Lagiellonia in red are coming in, seeing Bulk with a grab, and it's not worked. The block from Etche. Okay, then's coming into cap. This is not going well for Ballmere at all. What was Bulk doing? I mean, I know they've got to start taking risks, but if you're going to take risks like that, you've got to make it work. That is a bad mistake from Bulk. Lagiellonia clinical though. Okay then, holding patiently, waiting for Ballmere to make the mistake. Letting the Ballmere players commit before deciding which way to go. Really solid flag holding from him. And now power-ups are up. It looks like Lagiellonia are on course to get 2 of them. Sin with a good push on okay then. It's going to keep their base one. But the tag pro for Lagiellonia is just going to let them lock it down until the next round really. MP doesn't quite find his way past Sin. Etche is playing super safe for the tag pro. Definitely the right decision. Boost him from C. It's not working. I'm starting to lose any belief. I think. Oh, Fraser with a nice grab and a big block from MP. He's coming in. C's got to be a god on OD here, and he's doing well. He's buying them time, but Ballmere took way too long to catch up. It's another cap for Lagiellonia. A 7-cap lead. Holy moly! Sin with the grab. Can he find his way out? There's four in base for not another one. Not another one. Bulk's got to be huge here. He's pretty big, but there's nothing he can do against 3 blockers. Lagiellonia, 8-cap lead. Someone stop them. Ballmere are already dead. Okay, then with the grab, almost finds his way past Sin. MP with the rolling bomb, trying to find the grab. Hypo on O with that tag pro. He's hard committing for tags here. Surely he's not going purely for stats. C's got to find his way past Etche, and he does. Ooh, this is one of the shakier leads I've ever seen, but he's found his way past 3. Fraser with the boost to catch up though. C's got to find his way past, and nothing's going. Now it's up to Hypo. Can he get the out on MP? He can't. Not a natural offender, and it's up to Bulk to try and come and make something happen. Oof. Gets easily pushed back towards the portals. I think he had to be threatening the boost earlier. I think what OC said in between games was right. Ballmere aren't using the boosts and bombs enough, the out mechanisms. They're trying to rely too hard on regular dukes, and against Fraser and Etche that just doesn't work. Power-up spawning. It's 3 this round for Ballmere, but no tag pros. That's got to hurt. Bulk with the rolling grab could be big though. Can he find his way past any? If he uses this now, he gets past 2, maybe 3. Hypo is not helping him out though. Takes all his momentum, kills him. Yikes. Not what you want to see if you want to see a 3rd game. Now Magic's getting chased. Returned in the base. 6 minutes left. They need 8 caps. It wasn't believable 2 minutes ago. It's even less believable now. Okay, then trying to find a way. Gets past 1. Ooh, I think if he went at the right moment, then he might have been able to get through gate, but didn't need to take the risk. This is a lot safer. And now it's up to Bulk. He goes for a juke, but there's no space. I feel like they're relying on Etche or Fraser to make mistakes, and Fraser and Etche are just not making mistakes. I remember seeing a couple on Emerald around the gates. It's a lot more, the kinds of things you got to think about. The different incentives in your movement are a lot harder in base on Emerald. On Transilio, it's very much just 1, don't let them grab. 2, don't let them use the bomb. 3, sort of guard across the big diagonal so that even if they get a grab, they can't get out of base. And Etche and Fraser are just giving them nothing at the moment. Possibly the only time they've actually got out is during power-ups, but I need to check that. This is another chance for Lagiellonia. They get past 2, the solid defense at the same time killing C. And now okay, then's going to be out. Not another one. Not another one. This is torture for Ballmere. Okay then, it's taking his time. I really like this. Waiting to sit on the boost. I don't think you don't see enough O players taking that sort of calm approach. A lot of people rush it in. regardless of the situation. But I like it. It's smart flag carrying. Fraser's going to die here, but Magic's going to get the re. Ooh, he was waiting for the power up, and that boost might get it for him. He's splitting C and bulk, and he does get it against 2. That's really good play from MP. Hypernome with the flag's got to try and make something work. Meanwhile, Sin and OK then, the American duo fighting over that rolling bomb on top. The boost, and Sin gets it. Sin gets the rolling bomb. Unfortunately, gets defused, and now Magic is out. Can he find his way past C and bulk? He's looking for a boost. He's found a boost. Fraser's got the gate for him. He's coming in. He's going to try and hook around for a boost again. He gets one. Bulk is grabbing indiscriminately now, and it's costing them more and more caps. Ballmere's composure's all gone. Their discipline's gone. They've definitely given up already, and there is no way they can get back into this. Eche with a good hold here. He's actually going. Ooh, almost gets past 3. Can't quite use the bomb effectively enough, and that's up to Magic. C with the chase. MP with the hold. This could actually be a cap for Ballmere. Sin hesitates though. Maybe Fraser had the angle, but I feel like Sin could have at least threatened it. It's going to be a lot of pops for Ballmere. Might give them an opportunity to cap, even if winning is sort of out of the picture by now. They can't even get the power up in Lagiellonia's base, and now Book's tag pro flag. He's past 2. Can he find out? He's past 3. Can they find a way to make it work? Is he trying to pull off a big play? The big play is eventually only going to result in bulk stuff. A nice bomb there, though, to snipe Fraser. Magic with the bomb down. Okay, then with a nice grab. Can they find a way out? It doesn't seem likely. But at this point, Lagiellonia don't need to get out. Lagiellonia don't need to cap. They don't even really need to get power-ups. All they need to do is stop Ballmere from getting out of their base 10 times, which seems pretty plausible. Power-ups are going to be spawning. Who's going to win this round? Okay, then with the boost. It's a Duke Juicer piece. They're actually going to get the return. It's going to be a cap. Okay, then just waiting on the tile. Yeah, OC suggesting that Lagiellonia could play 4D, and they definitely could, but by the looks of it, they'd rather run up the score even more, and they're doing so. It is 12-0. It's not the way you want to see a championship end, with not with a bang, but with a whimper, but it's happened. It's quite surprising after Emerald was so close, only 1 cap in it. But I guess the last 2 minutes of Emerald was the way that the rest of Transilia would go. Hypernome now has a chance. Can't find the beat around Eche. Good positioning from Eche. Yeah. Twitch chat, who has your MVP for this series been so far? Well, I say so far. Who has your MVP been? I think... I don't know, I could see it going a lot of different ways. OK then's been really smart at carrying the flag. Fraser and Eche have both been really solid on D. Like, I think you could count the number of mistakes they've made, like sort of big mistakes they've made in this series on maybe a single hand, maybe single digits. Oh, the Duke for Magic! Can't quite get the nunstep on Hypernome. That would have been huge. For me, the tiebreaker between Eche and Fraser would be the way that Eche's operated when he's had the flag or when he's been leading with Tag Pro. He pulled off a couple of sick holds on Emerald, which definitely saved his team caps and made some opportunities. So yeah, I think Eche edges it for me out of all the options. Magic Pigeon has been solid as well. While OK then's been sort of the main flag holder, I think Magic's been the main flag grabber. Although I think a lot of the grabs this game have been, for both teams, have been like entirely power-up based. It's like, do we have power-ups that can get us the grabs, or are power-ups spawning, so can we go get the grabs instead? Fraser grabs, immediately runs to the Hypernome. I mean, Ballmere have to be going for a consolation cap here. Can they do it? C's coming in. He jukes 1. Can he juke 2? Oh, the block not quite there. C going too close to the OD. Can Ballmere find their way back into this match and get a single cap? Eche looking to make some jukes. Ballmere have to find a way to get a grab. There's only 20 seconds left. The tag throw of Fraser, though, is relentless. C and Bulk have 10 seconds left. They have to grab in the next like 3 seconds. Can they do it? C with the boost in. They've got the grab. Can they find a way out? The bomb is up. Can Bulk find a way to use it? 5 seconds left. He's not done it. Eche with the portal defuse. And Fraser with the perfect positioning. Lagiellonia close out a clean sheet for map 2 of the final. From C, something comes an anti-roo. Hyphenome wasn't really a GG but well played. Ballmere came so far. They came through the losers group of the regular season. They won a semi-final where they were the heavy underdogs. They looked like they could challenge for it on Emerald, but that was something else. That is the end of Majors ELTP Season 15, and your winners are Lagiellonia, captained by the one and only Magic Pigeon, with defensive mastermind combo Fraser and Eche, and Magic on offense supported by OK Then.